Welcome to the Pantless podcast. And now your hosts, Austin and Travis. Take it away, guys. Welcome back to the
Hey
Pantless
guys,
podcast.
we made
Oh,
it.
got him. I got him. He
You
wasn't
got
ready
me.
for
I
that
was I was
one.
distracted. I was looking at
Welcome
your face. What
Season 3, episode 4.
is it 4? Okay, I
4,
believe you.
yeah.
I'll take your
Yeah,
word for
4. We are a little behind this week
it. Yeah.
because that guy,
Yep.
I don't know why, wasn't available this week.
Yeah. Had stuff going on. My bad.
So,
Out and about, partying, living my best life. You
yeah,
know, you know
we're
how
back.
it is. Yep. And hopefully this will drop. Hopefully we'll only be a day late to you guys. Maybe a day and a half. I don't know. We'll see. It'll happen whenever it happens.
And as you've seen, I've dropped 2 episodes of a new Let's Play series I'm doing. Hope you guys are really enjoying it.
Heck yeah. I know I am.
The game is super frustrating. I played a little bit of it tonight before recording it on my other save file to try to learn the game better because obviously I'm really bad at it.
Right.
I was watching a different YouTuber playing it, and I learned some things, and I was wanting to test them out. So, I really need to play this game more. So, hopefully it gets better. If you guys have any suggestions of specific games that you would like to see or style of games, let us know.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully we're going to get a little co-op action, right? We got to...
Yeah, you guys need to tell Austin he needs to be available more often because we got a new game that I'm hoping to get recorded this. Probably won't happen this weekend. I'm busy this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But maybe sometime here pretty soon we can get a surprise game going.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll try to make it work. Excited.
What you been up to?
Man, I have just been running around, man. I hung out at Shady Keys in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That place is a blast. Little piano bar. If you're into that kind of stuff, I think you would be. I think you'd like it. You seem like you'd be into that kind of thing. People going up there, getting roasted. Playing whatever songs you want. You could have them play whatever. You could do that. What's that British band that we always talk about? I believe in a thing called love.
Darkness. The Darkness. Yeah,
that would be amazing. You should go request the Darkness. But definitely throw that out there.
Yeah, right.
What have you been doing, man? You've been listening to some good stuff.
Really been doing a whole lot. Actually, I listened to some older Christian bands over the past couple weeks. If we want to get into music real quick,
let's go for it. Yeah.
But I was actually. Do you remember Manifest?
Yeah. He's like a hip hop guy, right? Or he was found by Trevor from Thousand Foot Krutch.
I didn't know much about him. I just know some of his music, and I was listening to random playlist, and one of his songs popped up. I was like, I need to listen to more of them.
Yeah.
So I started listening to him, and I was also listening to another, kind of a Christian rock band by Red.
Okay. Yeah. Red's great.
Listen, for a few full days, I was listening to Red.
Yeah, that first album that they put out was phenomenal. Everything after that was just really good. But that first album was phenomenal.
Edge of Silence, End of Silence, something like that. Silence something.
I don't know. But yeah, Red is definitely, I would highly suggest everyone go listen to Red.
I get their first album and Decipher Down's first album mixed up because I think Decipher Down's first album was End of Gray or something like that. I was right. The name of that Red album was End of Silence.
End of Silence.
Yeah, but I want to say the Decipher Down album was by Edge of Gray or End of Gray or something like that. That was a good one. Yeah, that's really about all I've been listening to. Aside from all the normal Demon Hunter I listen to always. Yeah, End of Gray was the other album, was the Decipher Down album. Any good music you've been listening to?
Actually, yeah, and this will kind of flow into. We probably should have talked about our movie review, but there was this song that I heard. I don't know if you can see this. Nope, too much glare.
Yeah,
it's a song called "You'd Be Paranoid Too," and it's by Water Parks. Yeah, but it's actually a really catchy song. I'll add to the Spotify playlist that you can't find. That way you can listen to it, but you won't because you can't find it.
Yeah, I stopped even trying.
But yeah, there's some. I can't. I thought I had more music, and I know I did. I did hear the Main. They put out a new song. They put out Fall Out Boy's "Thanks for the Memories."
Yeah.
They put out a cover of that song, and it's like really slow and hipsterish. It's actually not bad at all. I highly suggest you check that out if you're into that kind of stuff. Did you ever watch American Idol?
Very little. I wasn't a big fan. I don't do
Oh,
reality TV at all.
okay.
I can't stand any form of reality TV. I guess the closest I ever got to it was we watched one season of Dancing with the Stars, and I will say that was the season that Lindsay Sterling was in,
Okay.
and that's the only reality TV. But yeah, that's other than that, can't stand it.
Okay. Well, there was always one or two like hipster type people that like would work in a coffee shop as a barista, and then they always had the same sound. And one of the songs that would get them through was like some acoustic cover of some rock song, and then they would play it in their little hipster style. And that's what the main they did with "Thanks for the Memories." It sounds a lot like that. But it's good. It's good. I want to put them down by making them say that they sound like amateurs trying to make it on American Idol. That's just what it made me think of. I would always root for those people that sounded like that. Let's jump into the retro movie review. Boom!
Retro movie review.
Yeah, probably one of my favorite movies from high school. Russell Crowe's A Beautiful Mind. Love this movie. I really enjoyed jumping back into this movie after so many years of not watching it. I think the story still holds up today.
Yeah, it's great.
Ed Harris was great. Paul Bettany, first movie that I didn't really ever saw Paul Bettany in. Really, really great. There's gonna be spoilers in this review because if you've never seen the movie before, well, for me, watching the movie so many times, you notice things early on. You notice how, if you know what you're looking for, you can tell who in the movie is in his head and who's real. Because there's several parts that, what Charles, the roommate, there's several in the bar when he's playing pool and Charles is off near the bar and all the other friends come in and he keeps looking toward Charles, but nobody else acknowledges him, and then the scene goes a different direction. You're like, huh, that was weird.
Right.
But overall, great movie. Metacritic gives it a 72.
Nice.
Critic score.
Ooh, that's a good
8.1. 8.1 user.
That's really good. That's up there. That could be one of our top 5, top 6 movies.
If I was still tracking them.
You don't track that anymore?
No, I've kind of failed on that one.
Yeah, it made me think. I was like, man, can you imagine? I don't even know what I would do if somebody was like, if like this right here was all in my head, and one day somebody was like, what are you talking about,
yeah.
Travis? Travis doesn't exist.
People forget that I exist all the time. I get people at work going, you still work here? We thought you got fired years ago. I did. I just kept showing up. They never turned my access off.
Oh, funny.
So, yeah.
It's crazy that it's a true story, right? That's based on a real dude who really went through stuff like this. John
Forbes Nash. Yeah. Well, it says genre's biography drama. So, yeah. And this was, last week, we were talking about Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Nobody decided to comment our video. Ron Howard, what was the original show he was in?
The Andy Griffith Show.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Right.
He directed A Beautiful Mind.
Yep. Little Opie grew up.
Yeah.
Grew up.
So, you want to... I guess I could try to pull up the...
Don't do it. I pulled it up. I already blew one of mine. So.
Oh, okay. You already got it.
Yeah, I've got it up. So Common Sense Media gives it a 5-star. Parents say it's great for kids 15 and older, and kids say it's great for kids 13 and older. So they average it out and say, what kind of kids like, I think this is a good movie for teenagers. Okay, I don't know.
Why do we care what the kids think?
That is weird. It says it is an Oscar-winning biopic, and it is too intense for tweens. So
teenager when I first watched this movie, so
yeah,
disagree.
Well, this says tweens, so this is like a little bit younger than a teenager. This is like 10 to 13.
That's fair.
That's a tweener.
That's fair.
What parents need to know? Parents need to know the material might be very upsetting for kids or for anyone who has relatives with mental illness or who knows very little about it. There are some strong scenes of family tension and peril, including a child in jeopardy, scuffles, and potential domestic abuse. There are graphic scenes of shock therapy and self-destructive behavior. Yep. A character is in peril involving shooting. There's also some crude language with sexual references. Positive role models and representation. Oh, what do you... comment.
The whole shooting scene was in his head, so.
But you don't learn that
It wasn't
until the
real.
very end.
It wasn't real.
You don't know
It
that until the
didn't
very
happen.
end.
I know. Well, not very end. I'd say 3/4 of the way through.
So positive role models
Yeah.
representation, it gets a 4 out of 5.
Nice.
Says
nice.
the main character who copes with mental illness is successful and respected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy how he eventually figures out that, you know what? These people really are in my head. And it takes him a while, but he gets there.
Yeah. Again, Russell Crowe's performance in this movie was just awesome. Like, that couldn't have been an easy role to play.
Right. No, he was really good.
Even though he didn't talk very much. And when he did, it was super awkward. So.
Violence, 3 out of 5.
Okay.
It says tense scenes including a shootout, a child in peril, and domestic violence. Sex.
What was the domestic violence?
I think it was when he tried to stop Batcher from shooting his wife, but he accidentally pushed her over, trying to hit the gun out of his hand.
Bit of a reach on that one, but okay.
I mean, come on, you know.
Bit of a reach, but we'll let him.
That's the only thing. Maybe there was something else that I don't know about. Maybe she slapped him or something.
I don't remember.
Sex is 3 out of 5. It includes some crude references. So.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. I like their little. I liked his mathematical equation on the blonde. I thought that was fantastic.
That was pretty hilarious. And that's what kind of got him kickstarted toward his thesis too.
Yeah, it is exactly right. Yeah.
He walks by her and he's like, "Thanks," and she's like, "What?" They just leave.
Language gets a 3 out of 5. There is some strong language. Man, these are not very descriptive at all. Whoever did this just really phoned it in. Some strong language.
Yeah.
Violence, there is some violence. Sex, some crude references. Positive role models, yeah, he's positive
he was
role
there.
model. It's like, I'm going to say who did this. This was Nell Minnow. Whoever Nell Minnow is from Common Sense Media, I know you're watching us. Can you do a little bit better? Your colleagues will really get in there and they'll be like, listen, it'll say 5 F words, 3 B words. They'll even throw in like random words like they said dirt but meant it in a rude way. And you're just like,
did you even watch the movie?
Yeah. Consumerism, not present. Drinking, drugs, and smoking is a 3 out of 5. And you ready for this?
He does cigarette.
Drinking. That's it. One word, drinking.
When he comes back from the mental hospital and he's basically stuck at his house, he's constantly smoking. That's all he has to do when he's on the pills and absolutely just checking out from the antidepressant pills. He's constantly smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. This person, Nell Minnow, you have failed Common Sense Media. I'm just calling you out.
I'm starting to find out that us watching the movies pretty close to us reviewing them is better because we can call these people out for their bad reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not pulling it from a memory that I had 20 years ago.
Right. Well, I mean, this is so... We could have watched this 20 years ago and then been like, really? Yeah, it is so... Drinking, drugs, and smoking, 3 out of 5. Why? Drinking. Language, 3 out of 5. Why? Some language. Violence, 3 out of 5. Why? Some violence. Well, they did say shootout. They said shootout and child in peril. That's fair. That was a little bit of something.
I'm not a writer, and I could have wrote a better review for this movie.
Yeah. So that is Common Sense Media. Apologize for that. That was pretty lame. Lame review. But I like their ratings aren't bad though. I mean, I would agree with that. 4 out of 5, 3. I mean, they're not wrong. We have decided that we are no longer going to review movies newer than 1995. Travis, are you frozen? I think we've lost Travis.
I'll read this.
There he
whole
is.
Thing. It says, "A Beautiful Mind is a truly amazing and beautiful film, and one of the best films I've ever seen. A Beautiful Mind tells the story of John Forbes Nash Jr., portrayed by uncanny brilliance of Russell Crowe, brilliant mathematician and codebreaker who's that's not the one I thought it was. Best film ever."
Oh wow,
that's a good review.
Wow,
got a 10. I love some of these user reviews.
How about here's somebody said, "What's the story?" It says
we're saying some pretty funny stuff.
It says a man sees what no one else can, and we call him a genius. A man sees what no one else does.
Really good
and
movie.
we call
Probably
him
one of my
crazy.
favorite movies from the early 2000s. Now, let's move on to what we might be doing moving forward.
There you are. Now you're back.
What, did I leave?
You were frozen for a long time and silent, and then you started talking again. But could you hear me talking? You're struggling.
You froze. We're both struggling here. What's going on?
There you are. All right, you're good.
What?
You're back.
Wow. This episode's trying not to happen. I don't
It's
know if you've noticed.
We're making it happen. We're pushing through.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
And I probably froze again.
No, you didn't. You're good. We're good. Did I freeze?
Yeah. So, and I'm not sure if you can hear me at the moment.
I can. I can hear you.
Okay. You keep freezing on. So we're gonna start trying to do movies set before 95.
Is it before 95 or 95 and before? No.
Older than 95.
Okay. Older than 95. So 95 is too new.
I've lost you. Gosh, dang it. Well, that's the show for tonight, folks.
Oh.
God. Every time I try to get into this and start talking about this, internet just takes a dump.
Oh.
I don't know if it's you or me. Cause I'm not on Wi-Fi. My daughter's probably watching high definition videos on her frickin' phone again. Turn her phone off.
That's funny.
Right in the middle of her frickin' video. No, but let's make this internet freeze again. Yeah. Any movie, we want to start doing movies made before 95. 95 is the cutoff.
So 95 and older.
Yeah, on older, yeah. We want to get back to retro movies. I feel like that's what we were original intent was for this.
Yep.
So, you came up with a movie.
Yep.
That we're gonna do next week.
Yes. So we are going to watch, and this is going to be a short week. So you've already lost today because normally this episode would drop today, so you would have all day, all this evening to watch it, but you don't. And I don't know
what was the movie you wanted to do.
The Dark Crystal.
Internet crack. There it is. Dark Crystal. Heck yeah.
Okay. Yes.
That one. And I'm fairly certain that one is on Netflix. Now, I will say, I generally watch these movies Thursday or Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fresh on my, like the last two. Well, it would have been the last two, but when we did Logan's Run, I literally watched it an hour before we recorded. And then A Beautiful Mind, I literally watched after work on Friday, waiting for you to get on.
Dang.
Like I finished it, and it was like 7:00 Friday afternoon when I finished that movie. And then you're like, I can't record tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, but typically, like A Beautiful Mind, I watched that the Sunday after we recorded. So I try to watch them as soon as possible because I hate cramming. Like I did that with Logan Run. Logan's Run was that Friday before, I finished it at work, and it was intense. So yeah, so you guys want to jump in there with us? We're going to be reviewing Dark Crystal on Netflix.
Our problem with Dark Crystal is I think the Dark Crystal on Netflix is the new series.
No.
That's that series they dropped.
No, that's not.
No. I just looked it up. Give me a minute. I'm pretty sure I have it over there. Dark Crystal.
Well, you watch it tonight and bring it to work with you Wednesday.
I'm not back at work till Thursday. That's just the making of Dark Crystal. Yeah. I'm not seeing it on Netflix. Let's see. It says it's on Hulu Premium. I don't have that.
How are you with horror movies?
I avoid them.
Okay.
Shows it might be on Prime. Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
It says premium subscription. Let me look it up. I generally don't watch suspense or horror movies. Slashers are alright. Watched a few slashers in my day. Not a huge fan again.
Because one of these suggestions on this website that I'm looking up has The Evil Dead.
Oh, dude. No, those are my movies right there.
The Evil Dead?
Evil Dead.
See, I haven't seen it, but I know it's like a classic.
You've never watched Evil Dead?
No, I haven't.
What? So you haven't watched Evil Dead 2, or Army of Darkness?
No.
Okay. Gosh, dang.
So should we switch to Evil Dead? That might be on
Yeah,
Netflix.
it's probably Ash versus the Art Evil. There was a TV series that they released like 2 or 3 years ago called and they remade the Evil Dead, and it's horrible. So the story behind the Evil Dead movies is the first Evil Dead was supposed to be a serious horror movie,
Uh-huh.
but they put too much comedy in it. And thought people thought it was a joke, so they're like, "Well, crap, let's," because it was super low budget, super low budget. And Evil Dead 2, they're like, well, we'll just make this movie as stupid as possible. And they made it just absolutely just off the walls, just stupid. And then Army of Darkness was the best movie out of the trilogy. It's the third one.
Okay.
But you have to watch the first two first just to kind of get the appreciation of what the third movie did. Okay, so the Dark Crystal is probably a no-go for streaming.
Well, check Netflix and see if the Evil Dead's on the Netflix. Well, then. So apparently the site that I'm watching is outdated because according to it, the Evil Dead and the Dark Crystal are both on there. Oh, got some Monty Python.
Netflix has Monty Python. Yeah. Which one would you want to watch?
Life of Brian wouldn't be a bad one. It's kind of
that movie.
It's not super well known, but
no, it's. Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
The storyline is cringe. We can do it. I'm down. I'll watch that movie all day long.
You want to do it? The Life of Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the Life of Brian.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so
probably
we have decided
after 2 minutes of deliberation and looking at only one movie, we've decided Monty Python's The Life of Brian.
Yes. You can find it on Netflix right now.
Yeah, because I want to say all of the Monty Python or all the Monty Pythons are on Netflix. They dropped about a year ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the synopsis, just so you guys know what you're getting into. Born in a stable in Judea, Brian grows up to join a group of anti-Roman zealots, but his fate keeps getting confused with that of a certain carpenter. So this movie, takes place between 0 and 33 AD, if that tells you anything.
I want to say he was born the same. The story shows that he's born literally in a bed, like in that inn right next to that said carpenter on the same day. They're like the same age.
So yeah. Oh man, I'm excited about so. Oh, okay. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be. I'm glad I get to rewatch this. This makes me happy.
So I'm gonna shift into probably the last time we talk about this. I absolutely just gapped our hockey league. I accidentally won the first round of the playoffs in hockey and didn't realize that we were in the finals in hockey until like 2 days ago, and we had like 4 games left. I thought it was Sunday, so I thought, this is the final, and it ends to. I thought it ended on Sunday.
Right.
I thought that was the last day. I'm like, and you were up by like 50 some points. I'm like, well, there you go, you got it, because I wasn't paying attention. But no, it actually ends Thursday. The 13th is the last day of the hockey season.
Yeah, so there's still time, man. You can still catch up.
I've been making a lot of moves, but I've been looking. Half my players play their season finale tonight.
Oh man!
Like I don't have a single player. I don't think playing another game. I'm gonna. Well, I got a few playing Wednesday and even less playing Thursday, but I have none playing tomorrow.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to make some moves, drop a bunch of players.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm like, well, almost gave that to you because I've been playing.
You should though. I mean, after that 2-point victory in the semis of basketball, I think you owe me this one. You owe me this one.
I don't know if I'm coming back, and I'm probably gonna end up losing the basketball final to Mark. Ugh. He just absolutely blew it out again tonight. He outscored me. 317 to 181 last night, and well, I've got him outscored so far tonight, but let's just say there's still almost a week left, and I've only got 3 more matchup acquisitions left.
Oof.
For the entire. So does he. We're both at 11 of 14.
Okay.
So this is gonna come down to the wire, and I've got 3 more players hurt. Like I can't keep my players healthy. But I'm not scoring him so far tonight. I got 3 players that haven't even seen the court. He has 1. So we'll see. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight, man. If you want to go ahead and always forget to do this beginning of the episode because I get distracted.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you like what you're hearing. Which nobody probably ever hears this because they probably don't get this far because we're boring.
Yeah.
But
check out the Let's Play. Check out the Let's Play. It's that long drive seems it's super interesting. It looks really interesting. I liked watching it.
I learned some things today about the game, so this series might take a bit of a turn in different direction than what I've been doing.
Okay.
It's still gonna be the same playthrough, but I'm gonna start doing some things differently. Yeah, come watch me. Last episode, the one I dropped Monday, I had my audio levels all sorts of messed up. So sometimes I'm hard to hear. I need to mess with the intro because it's super in your face and loud. My editing software does not allow me to adjust audio levels. I haven't figured out how to do that. So it's a work in progress. Stick with me. I've got some other games in the work that I'd like to throw down. Come follow us on Twitter, the Pantless Pod 1. And you got anything else?
No, man. I think we're good. We'll call it. This is a short episode, but we'll be back. Hopefully, same normal time next week. You'll catch us on Monday instead of Tuesday. Right now, it looks like it'll be Tuesday evening before you get to listen to us. But yeah, cool. All right, appreciate you guys. We'll see you.
All right, have a good one.